Well, for years I was a reporter, so I know how to research. I may not know much, but I know how to find somebody who does. My Google machine has been smoking the last few weeks. My suggestions are by no means exhaustive, so I encourage you to continue to do the research. Keep training yourself. YouTube videos, blog posts, articles, there's so much out there about video presenting. We are so blessed to have this technology that lets us communicate in real time when we can't be together. The one we're using, of course, is Zoom, and many of the initial bugs have been worked out by the company, and here we are. What I've learned is I cannot use my sparkling personality to engage the audience before the event starts. I can't use my body language much. I'm not 3D, so people can't see that my nose really isn't this big. All I have is my face and my upper body. So regarding video presenting, the experts have weighed in and survey says, number one, put your phone on silent. And if you have a home phone, take it off the hook or unplug it. When you're presenting via Zoom, or even just video chatting with family and friends, look into the camera. I know it's natural to look at the computer screen, but then you're not really like looking them eye to eye. Right now I'm reading my notes on the screen and then I'm bouncing my eyes up to the camera. If I was in person, I would be looking down at my notes and then looking up at the audience as I speak. Just a quick word about having your notes on the computer during your talk. Ooh, I've learned this the hard way. If the Zoom administrator chooses to share the screen and put up a scripture or a website, you will lose control of your screen and you won't have access to your notes. So it's good to have a printed copy of your notes with you. I prefer to stand when I speak, so sitting at my computer is a challenge for me. I guess I could raise my laptop up so that I could stand, but I'm not sure. I think maybe moving around may not convey well with my computer screen. But there's one thing I absolutely do know, is we never want to be looking down into our computer because, honey, our chins ain't cute. Last year, I was interviewed online and I put my laptop on top of this big spaghetti pot. So my computer would be eye level, so I wouldn't be looking down at it. And I put it on a card table. I put it in the living room underneath this sun tunnel that we have, so the natural light was shining in on me. And the natural light was nice, it really was. But I realized that we're in this for the long haul, so I had to make my office work for me. Which brings me to lighting. When I face, this is my laptop, but when I face my desktop, the window is to my left, so the right side of my face was shadowed and people said I was too dark. So then I put my laptop right in front of the window and the natural light washed me out and people said they couldn't see my face. Never put the window behind you or you're just a silhouette. Then I had the issue of glare on my glasses. Now these are my real life, everyday glasses, and they are non-glare, but they still have glare. And I'll tell you the truth, I really don't need glasses to see the computer screen. It's actually kind of fuzzy for me. So when we first started quarantine, I bought these glasses that are just plain glass. There's no prescription in them, just for video chatting. And they certainly are not non-glare. And you might be thinking, so if you don't need to use glasses, why are you even wearing them? Well, people know me with glasses. This is who I am. And let's be honest, glasses hide a multitude of issues. So dealing with the lighting, I did not silence my phone. I'm so sorry. Dealing with the lighting, I moved the card table away from the table, the light, the window, and I put the floor lamp right behind my laptop, and I still had a glare. And so I turned the brightness down on my laptop to minimize the light reflection, and then it was too dark. So I tried to adjust the window blinds and my face was shadowed. So I did more YouTube videos. I watched more on how to deal with the lighting, and I got this foam core to, you know, bounce the light back onto the shadowed side of my face. I kept trying. I did everything. So you know what I finally decided to do? I got these glasses and I popped the lenses out, and that was that. It worked for me. I had to remove the distractions because it's not about me. It's about God. I'm just the donkey he rides in on. If popping the lenses out of your glasses isn't an option for you, I'm afraid you're just gonna have to play with the lighting in your room. And also those round video lights that you can buy, they cast a white shadow or a white reflection in your glasses. So you're just gonna have to play with the different scenarios to see what works best for you. It's just really important that your audience isn't distracted by the light reflecting in your glasses. Other distractions might include overpowering jewelry or fingernails. Basically, we want to wear one statement piece. Either have a really great necklace and smaller earrings, or have really great earrings and a more demure necklace. And we want to make sure our fingernails aren't, commanding all the attention when we speak because they have sparkles or jewels or other such bling. Speaker fashion advisor Sherry Brandell says we should always wear a layering piece of clothing so that it focuses the attention in and up to our faces, which is what we want. A layering piece doesn't have to be a hot jacket or sweater. It can be something short sleeved like this, or something light like this thing. Just something to draw the eye in and up. Sherry helps with what color is best for us, how to dress for body shape. There's so much to learn. I invite you to check out her website at fashionmeetsfaith.com, or her YouTube channel, Styling Tips with Sherry Brandell. It's actually important because showing that you care about your appearance shows that you care about your audience. It helps them focus on your message and not on something that may be wrong with your outfit. Help them concentrate on what you're saying to them. To minimize distractions in your background, make sure that your background is clean and simple. I just want to say a quick word about the Zoom virtual option backgrounds that you can choose. They're ideal if you have a messy kitchen or didn't pick up the toys, or you're moving from room to room. But please be aware that oftentimes the real background can bleed through the virtual and people will see what's behind you anyway. Sometimes the edge of your hair disappears into the virtual background, or your ears can disappear, your fingers can disappear. It's distracting. The last thing you want to do is take away attention from what you're saying, because remember, it's not about us. It's about God and His story in our lives. You may be tempted to alter your Stonecroft approved talk at this time, but please don't, because the chairperson chose you to speak at her event based on your talk title and description. And talk about this with the chairperson ahead of time. She may want you to just close with the prayer of salvation and let her wrap it up as to what people do next. Discuss that with her first. But the best news you'll hear all day is this. Thanks to this technology, you can reach people that you wouldn't normally have access to. You can minister to people literally across the globe, and that is so exciting. Video presenting. It's new. It's change. Yeah, I get it. But try to see the silver lining. God will put people in your virtual path that need to hear exactly what you have to say. And that's the best news yet. Keep spreading the good news of Jesus Christ. That's what we've been called to do. And not even a pandemic can stop us. Thanks.